your son, as mad in folly, lacked the sense to know or estimation home.
'Tis past, my liege, and I beseech your majesty to make it natural rebellion, done in the blaze of youth, where oil and fire, too strong for reason's force, overbears it and burns on.
My honored lady, I have forgiven and forgotten all, though my revenges were high bent upon him, and watch the time to shoot.
This I must say, but first I beg my pardon. The young lord did to his majesty, his mother, and his lady an offense of mighty note, but to himself the greatest wrong of all. He lost himself a wife whose beauty did astonish the survey, whom he called mistress.
Praising what is lost makes remembrance dear. Well, call him hither. We are reconciled.
I shall, my liege.
What says he to your daughter? Have you spoke?
All he is hath reference to your highness.
Then shall we have a match. I have letters sent me that sets him high in fame.
He looks well on it.
I am not a day of season, for thou mayest see a sunshine and a hail in me at once. But to the brightest beams, distracted clouds give way. So stand thou forth. Time is fair again.
My high repentant blames, dear sovereign, pardon to me.
All is whole. Not one word more of the consumed time. Let's take the instant by the forward top. For we are old, and on our quickest degrees the inaudible and noiseless foot of time steals ere it can affect them. You remember the daughter of this lord?
Admiringly, my liege. At first I stuck my choice upon her, ere my heart durst make too bold a herald of my tongue. Where the impression of mine eye fixing, contempt his scornful perspective did lend me, which warped the line of every other favor. Thence it came that Helena, whom all men praise and whom myself, since I have loved, have lost, was in mine eye the dust that did offend it.
Well excused. That thou didst love her strikes some scores away from the great count. But love that comes too late, like a remorseful pardon slowly carried, to the great sender turns a sour offense, crying that's good that's gone. Be this sweet Helen's new, and now forget her. Send forth your amorous token for fair Maudlin. The main consents are had, and here we'll stay, to see our widower's second marriage day.
Which better than the first, oh dear heaven bless, or if they meet in me, oh nature says.
Come on, my son. Give a favor from you to sparkle in the spirits of my daughter, that she may quickly come. By mine old beard, and every hair that's on it, Helen that stead was a sweet creature. Such a ring as this I saw upon her finger.
Hers it was not.
Now pray you, let me see it, for mine eye while I was speaking oft was fastened to it. This ring was mine, and when I gave it Helen, I bade her, if her fortunes ever stood necessity to help, that by this token I would relieve her.
Gracious sovereign, however it pleased you to take it so, the ring was never hers.
Son, by my life, I have seen her wear it, and she reckoned it at her life's rate.
I am sure I saw her wear it.
You are deceived, my lord. In Florence was an encasement thrown me, wrapped in a paper which contained the name of her that threw it. Noble she was, and thought I stood engaged. But when I had subscribed, I could not answer that course of honor. As she had made the overture, she ceased in heavy satisfaction, and would never receive the ring again.
Plutus himself, that knows the taste in multiplying medicine, hath not in nature's mystery more science than I have in this ring. 'Twas mine, 'twas Helen's. Whoever gave it you, confess 'twas hers by what rough enforcement you got from her. She called the saints to surety that she would never put it from her finger, unless she gave it to yourself in bed, which you have never come, or sent it us upon her great disaster.
She never saw it.
Thou speakest it falsely, as I love mine honor and makest conjectural fears to come into me, which I would fain shut out. It to prove that thou art so inhuman, 'twill not prove so, and yet I know not. Thou didst hate her deadly, and she is dead. Away with him. We'll sift this matter further.
If you shall prove I husbanded her bed in Florence, you shall as easy prove that this ring was ever hers, and...
I am wrapped in dismal thinkings.
Gracious sovereign, whether I have been to blame or no, I know not. Here's a petition from a Florentine that is here attendant. Her business looks in her with an important visage, and she told me in a sweet verbal brief, it did concern your highness with herself.
Upon his many protestations to marry me, I blush to say it, he won me. Now is the Count Brazilian a widower. His vows are forfeited to me, and my honors paid to him. He stole from Florence, taking no leave, and I followed him to his country for justice. Grant me, O king, otherwise a seducer flourishes, and a poor maid is undone. Diana Capulet.
I will buy me a son-in-law and a fair and toll for this. I'll none of him.
The heavens have fought well on thee, Lafayette, to bring forth this discovery. Seek these suitors. Go speedily and bring in the Count. I am afeard the life of Lady Helen is foully snatched.
Now justice on the doers.
I wonder, sir, that wives are monsters to you, and that you fly them as you swear them lordship, yet you desire to marry. What woman's that?
I am, my lord, a wretched Florentine. My suit, as I understand, you know. I am her mother. If both age and honor will suffer under the complaint you bring, and shall not cease without your remedy.
Come hither, Count. Do you know these women?
My lord, I neither can nor will deny, but that I know them. Do they charge me further?
Why do you look so strange upon your wife?
She is not of mine, my lord.
If you shall marry, you give away this hand, and that is mine. You give away heaven's vows, and those are mine. You give away myself, which is known mine.
We have witness here shall bear her out.
Your reputation falls too short from my daughter. You are no husband for her.
My lord, this is a fond and desperate creature, whom sometime I've laughed with. Let your highness lay a more noble thought upon mine honor than for to think that I would sink it here.
Sir, for my thoughts you have them ill to friend, till your deeds gain them. Bear prove your honor than my thought it lies.
Good, my lord. Ask him upon his oath, if he does think he had not my virginity.
What sayest thou to her?
She's impudent, my lord, and was a common gamester to the camp.
He does me wrong, my lord. If I were so, he might have bought me at a common price. Do not believe him. Oh, behold this ring, whose high respect and rich validity did lack a parallel. Yet for all that, he gave it to a commoner of the camp if I be one.
He blushes, and 'tis it. This is his wife that rings 1,000 proofs.
What ring was yours, I pray you?
Sir, much like the same upon your finger.
Know you this ring? This ring was his of late.
And this was it I gave him, being a bed.
The story then goes false. You threw at him out of a casement.
I have spoke the truth.
Methought you said you saw one here in court to witness it.
I did, my lord, but lo them I to produce so bad an instrument. His name's Parolles.
I saw the man today, if man he be.
Find him and bring him hither.
What of him? He's quoted a most perfidious slave, with all the spots of the world, taxed and debauched, whose nature sickens but to speak a truth. Am I or that or this for what he'll utter that will speak anything?
She hath that ring of yours.
I think she has, and certain it is I liked her and boarded her in the wanton way of youth. She knew her distance and did angle me, matting my eagerness with her restraint. And, in fine, her infinite cunning with her modern grace subdued me at her rate. She got the ring, and I had which any inferior might at market price have bought.
I must be patient. You that have turned off a first so noble wife may justly die to me. I pray you yet, since you lack virtue, I shall lose a husband. Send for your ring, I will return it home and give me mine again.
I have it not.
What ring was yours, I pray you? Speak! You boggle shrewdly. Every feather starts you. Where is this man? Oh, must I do everything myself? Is this the man you speak of?
Aye, my lord.
Tell me, Sirrah, but tell me true, I charge you, not fearing the displeasure of your master. By him and by this woman here, what know you?
So please your majesty, my lord hath been an honorable gentleman. Tricks he hath had in him, which a gentleman hath.
Come to the purpose. Did he love this woman?
Faith, sir, he did love her, but how?
How, I pray you?
Oh, he did love her, sir, as a man loves a woman.
How is that?
He loved her, sir, and loved her not.
Oh, as thou art a knave and a no knave, what an equivocal companion is this?
I am a poor man, and at your majesty's command.
He's a good drum, my lord, but a naughty orator.
Do you know we promised to be married?
No, faith, I know more than I'll speak.
Wilt thou not speak all thou knowest?
Yes, so please your majesty. I did go between them, as I said. But more than that, he loved her. For indeed he was mad for her, and spoke of Satan and of Limbo and of Furies, and I know not what. Yet, I was in that credit with them that I knew of that time their going to bed, and of other motions. As for promising her marriage, and other things that would derive me ill will to speak of. Therefore, I shall not speak what I know.
Thou hast spoken all already, unless thou canst say they are married. But thou art too fine in the evidence, therefore stand aside. This ring, you say, was yours?
Aye, my good lord.
Where did you buy it, or who gave it you?
It was not given me, nor did I buy it.
Who lent it you?
It was lent me neither.
Where did you find it then?
I found it not.
If it were yours in none of all these ways, how could you give it him?
I never gave it him.
She's an easy glove, my lord. She goes off and on at pleasure.
This ring was mine. I gave it his first wife.
It might be yours or hers for aught I know.
Take her away. I do not like her now. To prison with her and away with him. Unless thou canst say where thou hast this ring, thou diest in this hour.
I'll never tell you.
Take her away.
I'll put in bail, my liege.
I think thee now some common customer.
By Jove, if I ever knew a man, 'twas you.
Wherefore hast thou kept him all this while?
Because he's guilty, and he's not guilty. He knows I am no maid, and he'll swear to it. I'll swear I am a maid, and he knows not. Great king, I have no strumpet. By my life, I am either maid or else this old man's wife.
She does abuse our ears. To prison with her.
Good mother, fetch my bell. Stay, good sir! The jeweler that owes the ring is sent for, and he shall surety it. But for this lord who hath abused me, as he knows himself, though he never harmed me, here I quit him. He knows himself my bed he hath defiled, and at that time he got his wife with child. Dead though she be, she feels her young one kick. So there's my riddle, one that's dead is quick. And now, behold the meaning.
Is it real that I see?
No, my good lord. 'Tis but the shadow of a wife you see, the name and not the thing.
Both, oh pardon.
Oh, my good lord, when I was like this young maid, I found you wondrous kind. There's your ring, and look you, here's your letter. When thou canst get the ring upon my finger, and are by me with child, etc. Will you be mine? Now you are doubly one.
If she, my liege, can make me know this clearly, I'll love her dearly, ever dearly.
If this appear not plain or prove untrue, deadly divorce step between me and you. Oh, my dear mother, do I see you living?
But I smell onions. I shall weep it out. Good Tom Drum, lend me a handkerchief. So I thank thee. Wait on me home. I'll make sport with thee.
Let us from point to point this story know, to make the even truth in pleasure flow. If thou beest yet a fresh, uncropped flower, choose thou thy husband, and I'll pay thy dower. Of that and all the progress more and less, resolvedly more leisure shall express. All yet seems well, and if it ends so meet, the bitter past, more welcome is the sweet. The king's a beggar, now the play's done. All is well ended, if this suit be won. That you express content, which we will pay with strife to please you, day exceeding day. Ours be your patience then, and yours our parts. Your gentle hands, lend us, and take our hearts.